There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Bada bing! Alright, yo. I mean, it's a tale of two cities right about now, okay? I say that because on YouTube, I've got like 6 videos uploading every single day now. That's something I just arranged during this quieter period, if you're following me on the Patreon. So that's why I say a tale of two cities. Not only have we got 6, like 2 more videos a day, essentially uploading on the YouTube channel, if not 1 more a day. I've had to spend a few days sort of arranging that. So the Patreon's been a little bit quiet, so we're going to catch up with that now. So thank you everyone on the Patreon for holding on. This one goes out to Gary. One love, Gary. What a legend. Some of the best listen throughs on this channel have gone out to Gary. So I just want to say thank you very much for your patience during this sort of admin period of the channel. All is done and dusted, so I'm going to spend the best part of the week recording from here on, because I know I've got a couple of records I need to get around to via the request on the Patreon. So one love. This first one's entitled Last Exit, and in case you're wondering what I'm listening to, it's Pearl Jam tonight, Vitalogy in particular. This is the 3rd album by Pearl Jam. It comes after the Versus record, and we got the Willy Wonka font on this. So let's jump straight in, shall we? Let's have a little check if the volume's there, and if it is, we're flying through. Let's go. This is remastered as well, by the way. Right, we've got a little fade in with the volume here. Right, I don't know if you can hear that, so I'll be with you 1 second. I'll just get it plugged in. Yo, mic check. Let's give this another go, yeah? Let's see if we get a little volume. We've got volume, we've got volume. I just had to restart my laptop, you know. A little noodle to start the session. Boom, ba, ba, da, da, da. That had 1 million views. It's the first track in the record Vitalogy. We're listening to Pearl Jam today. Or tonight is which it will turn into. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was the greatest start to a record. I mean, we were really just fooling around with the same couple of chords for the most part. But it had a bit of a hypnotic value to it with the repetitive drum. Initially when it came in, it sounded like... what's that Stone Roses number? Down, down, you bring me down. I Am the Resurrection, which is a fantastic tune. Reminded me of that. We got Spin the Black Circle coming up next, alright? Let's see where we go from here. We got plenty of room for manoeuvrability. 17 tracks. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Listening to Pearl Jam tonight. Vitalogy is the name of this record. Spin the Black Circle is the title of this one. Let's go. Here we go. Rock and roll. Spin the Black Circle is in regards to the vinyl. Somebody says I used to listen to it before bombing down a mountain on my bike, spinning those black circles. Very cool. They weren't messing around with that, were they? That was rock and roll. I mean, yeah, you could call it punk rock. Most definite as far as the tempo, the energy, the relatively simple chord progression and chords that were being used there. Could call it punk rock, but I would call that rock and roll. I thought that was a rock track, you know? I thought it was a rock track. We got Not For You coming up next, 1.8 million views, the most popular one so far. There you go, what's good people? Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Nesquik advertisement. I don't mind a bit of Nesquik, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't had it in years, like, but here we are. Not For You. Longest track so far at only track number 3, but it's got the most views, so the fans must like this one. I reckon this is a ballad-esque number. Let's find out. Someone says, bought this for Better Man. but this whole CD is a magical masterpiece. Is Better Man like a good tune on this record then? One for the bassists, if you ask me, this one. Nice bass presence in this one. Bass is just pulling it all together. I thought of saying it in Last Exit when the guitar initially came in, but I'm going to say it now. I hear a little bit of AC/DC in this record. I hear a little bit of AC/DC in this record. And it was such a passing, fleeting moment in Last Exit when I thought of it. I thought, I'll hold that one back, but that driving drum. You don't think?
All that sacred comes from you.
Some sparkly little harmonics there. Oh, that was a good tune. You know what? I would say before a tune, before a track, that was a jam. Them lot were jamming on that one. That was a jam, that one. Them dudes really glued themselves together on that one. That's catchy. Bum 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 bum. Very good. Somebody said here, Pearl Jam Vitalogy was really the highlight of their successful career in the 90s. This album alone was the foundation for what was really good about grunge rock. The message, the anger, the rage, the pure raw emotions expressed by this song meant something to so many disaffected youth. I love it, and I'll always support Pearl Jam in their future endeavours. Somebody said, I think you'll find 10 did that. Someone says, this song and Vitalogy as a whole deliver a type of raw emotion that I don't believe even 10 can measure up to. Both are great albums, however. I like bands that are so cool that people are always in debate as to what the best record is. It goes to show, like, they you know, it's just really good stuff. Really good stuff. We got Tremor Christ coming up next. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. This listen through goes out to my man Gary. Thank you, Gary. He's recommended we listen to Vitalogy by Pearl Jam. And next up after this is going to be a little bit of Temple of the Dog, alright? But Tremor Christ is track number 4 of this record. Let's go. Alright, we're jamming already. Come on now. Little bluesy number maybe. Let's go. Bruh, I just had an advertisement. Beautiful girl, singles with traditional and family values seeking older partners. What we talking about then? A fertile little 22, 23-year-old. We're sorting that out. That's sponsored on my YouTube. Women seeking companionship. Come on now. I might have to hook myself up, people. If I disappear at any point during this listen through, it's because I'm getting some Eastern European bird over, most definitely. Come on now. Come on. Here we go. 1, 2. Little bit of storytelling on that one. We were just driving from A to B. Dun 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 dun. Just jamming out. This band knows how to jam. It feels like on this record, as of so far, a lot of the material has come from just jamming it out, coming with a few chords, coming with a few riffs and whatnot, and then the whole band's come in and we've sort of incorporated some lyrics over the top, and that's been the way we've laid this few tunes down as of so far. We've got Nothing Man coming up next, which is track numero 5. Alright, 4.8 million views. Most viewed one so far. Yes, now bless now people. Don't forget to rest now. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Vitalogy by Pearl Jam tonight, alright? Nothing Man is the title of this one. Track number 5. Little advertisement to get out of the way first and foremost. You know, I think the Beatles have got some sort of demonic energy, man. They're too clean. They're just way too clean to have done everything they did. There's definitely some esoteric value, I reckon, with that act. This is the most played song so far on the record by quite a distance, so quite a fan favourite. Let's find out why.
Once divided, nothing left to subtract. Some words when spoken can't be taken back. Walks on his own with thoughts he can't help thinking. Futures above, but in the past he's slow and sinking. Caught a bolt of lightning, cursed the day he let it go. Nothing man, nothing man. Isn't it something? Nothing man.
Come on. Nothing man. Great track. Great track. That was a great track. That was really good. You can definitely see why we got all the views on that one. That was a fantastic number. Great melody. Great production for it. I'll throw a curveball in here. I reckon it would have sounded better if we had just like organic recorded acoustic guitars as opposed to electroacoustic. But that's just me. Maybe they were just actually clean electric guitars, but if we acoustified it and removed the electricity from them guitars, I reckon that would have been just really good. That was a great track. That was definitely the best track on the record so far. Very emotive.
Everyone, meet my boyfriend.
It was yeah, really good. Really good. We got Whipping coming up next. But yeah, that was a really good tune. I got sidetracked by the advertisement here. I don't know if it's symbolic of the fact that he's got tattoos on his face, or if that is just a white guy being introduced to like an Indian family, you know what I mean? I don't know why they didn't accentuate on the tattoos he had and made him an Indian man to showcase that, but they made him white as well to sort of like do something to create some sort of indirect commentary, right? But that was really good. It was very radio rock, in my opinion. And I say that in the most positive way. Radio rock is like fantastic, easy listening, great driving music. You know, when you're on a long distance travel and so forth, like Cranberries Linger, I'd put it in the same realm as that. We've got Whipping coming up next, alright? There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Whipping is the title of this one. We're listening to Vitalogy. It is recommended by Gary on the Patreon. Thank you, Gary. Let's just jump in. Come on. Last track was really good. Don't need a helmet, I got a hard head. Blap, 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 blap. Great riff. Great tune. Yeah, really good. Really good. It goes to show how subjective music is, because that was the least viewed one so far, but that was maybe my favourite. Well, I say my favourite. It was my favourite in a different way. Nothing Man was my favourite, but Whip It, this tune was great energy. I thought, what a Pearl Jam going to do in 2 minutes 34 seconds? That ain't a band that can work in that time frame. But I was wrong. I was pleasantly surprised with that. That was a great tune, great riff, great energy. Someone referenced Bonzo, the Bonzo Kick. Let's have a look. Bonzo Kick by Dave Abraziz, if that's his name. I don't know if they're referencing Bonham from Zeppelin. Was he an influence of the drummer of Pearl Jam? Who knows? All I know is that I'm being seduced once again by a women seeking companionship. Gonna have to click on that. I'm gonna click on that advertisement a second. We've got Pride 2 coming up next. With it being 1 minute 1 second long, we're gonna listen to Corduroy in the same one, because this might be a filler of sorts. I would like to say I've got no doubt, but we'll have to find out. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Vitalogy by Pearl Jam. This one's entitled Pride 2, and then we've got Corduroy coming on afterwards, considering this is so short. Let's go. This might be an interlude of sorts. Some or other. There's only one way to find out, in the Red Bull. It gives you wings. Come on. I like a Red Bull, personally. Yeah, a little filler of a tune then. Little funky number. Someone says worst song on the album. Obviously, either you don't get it or you can't spell. Right, come on. Corduroy coming up next. Remastered. 7.9 million views. Let me just say at this point, right? At this point, this could be my favourite Pearl Jam record, and Last Exit, Spin the Black Circle. These two tunes in, I thought, this might be a drop off from the last two records, honestly. But then as we started to develop, as we listened through the record more, we started to come across some fantastic material. Some really good songwriting. Come on. Like an indie rock sound, that, eh? Bow. Ba-da-da, ba-da, bow. Great chord progression. Call it grunge all you want. To me, half of this is just rock and roll, man. Just a driving rock album. And I'm not saying driving as in behind a car driving. I just mean like driving forward, pushing you, energy, you know, heavy energy, but not heavy in like a crushing metal way. Ba-ba. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, la-dum, la-da-dum. Ba-dow, wow, wow. That was a good tune. Yeah, that was a really good tune. Great jangling guitars, overdriven, open chords. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, now. We got Bugs coming up next. Let's not waste no time, shall we? There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Bugs on the record Vitalogy by Pearl Jam. It's track number 9. It's devoted to my man Gary. Come on. And let's jump in. Recommended on the Patreon, people. Where you at?
I got bugs. I got bugs in my room. Bugs in my bed. Bugs in my ears. There are eggs in my head. Bugs in my pockets. Bugs in my shoes. Bugs in the way.
Quite funny because we're listening to the remastered album. Somebody says they remastered a masterpiece. Imagine if you knew the original and then you came back to this, hearing it in superb clarity.
I feel about you. Bugs on my window, trying to get in. They don't go nowhere. Waiting, waiting. Bugs on my ceiling, crowded the floor. Standing, sitting, kneeling. A few block the door. And now the questions. Do I kill them? Become their friend? Do I eat them? Raw, well done. Do I trick them? I don't think they're dumb. Do I join them?
Purely because I'm not going to have an incredible amount to say about this one, or at least I could say whatever I wanted, but let's hear some bloody music. I'm going to put Satan's Bed on afterwards, alright?
Looks like that's the one. I got bugs on my skin, tickle my nausea. I let it happen again. They're always taking over. Oh, see this around me, I see them deciding my fate. Ah, that which was once up to me. Oh, it's too late. I got bugs in my room, one on one. That's when I had a chance.
Yeah, that was crap. That was horrible. I didn't like to listen
She's
to
got
that.
that McDonald's double points feeling.
With that being said, we've got Satan's Bed coming up next, which has just got the same amount of views, which is shocking. But let's go. Maybe that other one had a bit of novelty value, whereas this is like actually half decent. Satan's Bed, everyone. Rock and roll, come on. Bap, 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 bop.
It's not all been said and done. I've never slept in Satan's bed. Although I must admit, still visits my praise. Uninvited, as you know, he don't wait. Honey, he always sees the better. Honey, I always wanna give him. Sundays, Fridays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, the same.
Bap, bap, ba-da-da-do.
Made up the myth that we were born to be covered in bliss. Who set the standard? Born to be rich. Just one example, skinny little bitch. Model, role model, roll some bottles in blood. Get some flesh to stick, so they look like us. I shit and I stick, I'm real, join the club. I stop and talk, but I'm already in love. Never shook Satan's hand, look, see for yourself. You
Bap, bap, ba-da-da-do.
I'll rise and fall, let me take credit for both. Jump off a cliff, don't need your help, so back on. I'll never suck Satan's dick. I can you see it, you know, right down the lips. Falling for an angel, won't hold my breath. As you live busy, think I'm doing okay.
I like that stripping down at the end when you hear that percussive section that you can't necessarily... Well, it doesn't stand too bold during the general mix when all the instrumentation's in. That was a rock and roll tune, some good riff in there. It wasn't my favourite tune. A little bit of a punk rock value in the... But I don't know what it reminded me of in particular. We've got Better Man coming up next. Let's check these view counts, yeah? Because this must be a good one. 4.6. So not as popular as some of the other ones. I thought this would have been like a banger because people are referencing this in the chorus saying they bought this record for this song. So let's find out. Let's keep on moving. Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. Des Rocksteady. King of the Pit TV. Better Man is the title of this one. Let's jump straight in. It's devoted to Gary, who recommended this via the Patreon. Thank you very much. Let's go. This has been a good record. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not my job, people. It's not my job to lie to you. One of the top songs of all time, says Abraham. Let's go. Didn't see that coming.
waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as he opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She
I
dreams
love them synths there, them wedding synths. Orchestral. Organ. Orchestral organ. Wedding organ, that's the one. Beautiful. Little jazzy as well.
To herself, there's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself. Memories back when she was smooth and strong and waiting for the world to come along. Swear she'd do it, now she swears he's gone. She lies and says she's in love
Wow.
with him. Can't find a better man. She
Better know.
she dreams of it. Can't find a better man.
Better man.
She lies and says she still loves him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in 'cause she dreams of it. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. She loved him. Yeah. She don't want to leave this way. She feeds him. Yeah. That's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man.
Can't find a better man. That was a brilliant tune. That was really good. There was a great development on that song, wasn't there? We had that odd, in my opinion, introduction. Boom, it cuts off. We go into the very minimalistic, singer-songwriter-esque, just like minimalism, with this fantastic organ that underlines it all. And this fantastic low end. And then the drums come in with the build-up, with the extra guitars, and it all just comes in and you hear a revision of what you once heard, but with this additional instrumentation, and it just sounds booming. And we've got a great outro on there as well. We've got Aya Davanita coming up next. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Aya Davanita is the title of this one, if I pronounced it right. If I haven't, I don't really care. This is track number 12 of 14. Let's go. We're listening to Vitalogy by Pearl Jam. Track number 12, alright? Let's go, people. This a filler. Instrumental. Good jam, but it's a filler. It's a filler, people. I've got an itchy eye. Not a bad tune, it was cool. But no one's going to say, oh, put that track on, it's brilliant, I want to hear that. I'd be very surprised if anybody was like that, you know. And considering I don't know if many people would be like that, I argue, is it a good tune to have on? Is it worthwhile being on the record? Because who's going to say, oh yeah, put that tune on? You know, I understand a little bit of filler, but at this point in, track 12 of 14 on the album, it's not a great placement for it. It sounds more so like an outro to a song as opposed to like a song of its own, a track of its own. Not worth it. We've got two long ones coming up next, Immortality and Stupid Mop, to finish the record off. Somebody sort of hated on Stupid Mop, saying it like was crap on one of the earlier videos, so I'm in two minds on this one. But Immortality's got 5.4 million views, so this must be really good. Yes, now, blessed now, so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? Hold on, let me sort this camera out, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bada bing, bada bong. See you there. Yes, now, blessed now. Don't forget the rest now, people. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Immortality is the title of this one. We're finishing off the Pearl Jam record entitled Vitalogy. It's been a good record. This one should be a good one at 5.4 million views. This entire listen through is devoted to Gary. Thank you for recommending this. As with the other Pearl Jam records we've listened to. So if you're a Pearl Jam fan, don't thank me, thank Gary, okay?
Vacate is the word. Vengeance has no place. So near her cannot find.
The third song in what I used to call the Holy Trinity of Pearl Jam songs. I spent junior high and high school with 10 verses and Vitalogy on constant rotation. Changed my thought on music and guitar playing, and the three songs I'm talking about are Black, Indifference, and this one.
Find the comfort in this world. Artificial tear, vessel stab next up. Volunteers vulnerable, wisdom can't adhere. trapdoor in the sun. Immortality. As privileged as a whore, victims in demand for public show, swept out through the cracks beneath the door. Holier than thou, surrendered, executed. Anyhow, scrawled his old cigar box on the floor. A trillion fine tone, and I wish to hold on to. They saw the trapdoor in the sun.
Some very organic blues there. Some very organic blues rock. How much background noise can you hear right now? Is that alright, yeah? Mic check, 1, 2. Hold on a minute, where's this? One moment. Sorry about that, people.
Can I stop the thought of running in the door? Coming up a which way sign? All good truants must decide. Oh, slip and so long. The auction for all. And whispers in the sand. Truants move on. Cannot stay long. Some die just to live.
Pretty good song, pretty good song. I can see how it'd mean something to some people, but for me, it wasn't anywhere near the best song on the record. People are there calling it one of the holy trinity of this band, calling it a masterpiece, probably the best song they ever did. I would say so. I would say so personally. I feel like there's a whole bunch of songs that are better than this on the record. Let's finish this record up. We've got Stupid Mop. All right. Let's finish this record off. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV finalising this record. All right. We've been listening to Pearl Jam. This is track 14 of 14. Vitalogy is the record we've been listening to. It is recommended on Patreon by my very good friend Gary. Thank you, Gary, once again. Let's just finish this record off. I'll give it a review and a rating out of 10 at the end. This one's entitled Stupid Mop. I wonder if it's the whole 7 minutes 23 or if we've got a secret track of sorts or...
That's the only thing I want so much. Spanking.
Bro, it sounds like a Zoom call.
So much. It's the only thing I want so much.
This is gonna be crap. I was a teenager when this came out. First time I heard it, I genuinely thought my CD was scratched or there was something wrong with the CD player.
My spanking. That's the only thing I want so much.
So this
That's
was
the only thing
originally
I want
entitled
so much.
Hey Foxy, Moffandle Mama, that's
Why
me.
is that better than being hyped? Because you get closer.
The song's about mental illness,
Closer.
supposedly.
Why is that better than being hyped? Because you get closer to the person. Closer to the person. Just like person having sex feels cared for. You want to be loved, so they have sex together. And they feel loved about that. This is the way it makes me feel. Love. I want it, I dream about it, I think about it, I want it. Just like a girl wants sex with a boy, you know? It's the way I always look at it. But I lost it. Weird system. See? They're stupid. Really stupid, those people over there. They're stupid. These people are so...
Love this album but never understood this song. I get it's supposed to be dissonant but still not enough to keep my attention for nearly 8 minutes. I do like how it fits with the whole paranoia aspect of the album though.
Old mentality, honest to God, really. Nine, we got the nerve to bug you. What? Nine, we got the nerve to bug you. Mentality, honest to God, really. Nine, we got the nerve to bug you.
This guy says remove Priter, Bugs, A. Davanita and Stupid Mop and you'll have a killer album. Supposedly Bugs is a good song about Eddie's battle with fame. You know what? I agree with this comment wholeheartedly. Yeah, I completely agree. Remove every song that was mentioned there and that would be an optimized record. I completely agree.
Honest to God, really. Nine,
Definitely.
we got the nerve to bug you. Bug you.
Somebody reckons this track is a direct response to Endless Nameless. You could not be a grunge album back in the 90s without having some sort of strange track on it. Nirvana's happened by accident and then every band in this so-called genre followed suit. I'm not having a dig at them, it's just a fact. Bold statement. And he said Pearl Jam's 10 came out before Nirvana's album. That's not necessarily what he was talking about. Pedrov says this was absolutely unbearable to listen through. Jay Sharkey says, I'm sorry it was awful, Vent awful in 2023. This is trash. This rubbish is just noise and feedback with some movie dubbed over it. Supposedly it's real life recordings of mental hospital patients, most of the kids. Someone says it's art. All is if you perceive it that way.
Everything seems so painful. People seem so painful. And I don't know my mouth too. My mouth stinks. I don't like it. It needs a lot. Turn my box into a mouse. Almost fun mouth. To myself. I think I deserve to be down.
I wonder why they changed the name of it.
Like, well, that's crazy. And you actually would kill yourself? Well, I have thought about real deep. Yes, I believe I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand like creative experimentation and stuff, but it does ruin the album when you do stuff like that. It completely devalues what you've heard before. That's not for me. It's not for me, I'll tell you that. It's not for me. It doesn't seem like it's for a lot of people either, but That was Vitalogy. I'm going to do one last video and I'll give you my final thoughts on this record. I'll see you there. Yo! Yes now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now, people. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We've been listening to Vitalogy by the one, the only Pearl Jam. It was recommended on Patreon by my good friend Gary. Says, bruh, you gotta put this record on. It's the third album by Pearl Jam. An album cover I've not really seen referenced much at all, if any time. I don't think I've ever seen it. Some next Willy Wonka cover. How did it fare up compared to 10 and Verses, as to which we've listened to on this channel prior? It stood its ground. First two tunes, I thought, there's a reason why I've not seen this one pop up much. From there onwards, we started to get to some quality songwriting. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the record. There's a lot of filler, alright? And by a lot of filler, I mean, I'm not the only... I'm taking this direct from a YouTube comment I had on one of these videos. Remove Priter. Remove Bugs. Remove Aya Davanita. Remove Stupid Mop. And you'll have a fantastic record. So that's saying remove 4 tracks, which would make it a 10-track album. Perfect. That would raise the overall quality of the record leagues ahead of what it unfortunately got reduced to with that, you know, crap, I would say. Because these lot were jamming on this record. They were definitely jamming out on the record in a very positive manner. It was a good sound. But they were jamming a bit too much to come with these ideas that they thought they could get away with. It reduced the overall quality of the record, but songwriting was good. Not necessarily based so much on hooks and choruses, but to have like an A to B, just consistent drive structure where the song just carries itself as opposed to an instrumental doing the job. We probably had like 3-4 chords on every track. You know what I mean? We didn't really flirt too much out of the box instrumentally speaking. We just gave it a lot of room, you know, to breathe so the frontman could do his thing and do his thing. Good bit of tempo from here, you know what I mean, here and now. They'd perform in arguably a punk rock sense, but I think this band really brought a rock and roll element to it as opposed to it. When people talk on grunge, I associate it with a time and a place and a period, because this record to me was like a rock record. And I enjoyed it. I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10, so I'm going to give you blue balls for that one, because I forgot what I rated 10 and Verses, but I would say whatever I rated them to, find a steady medium and place that in the mix. That's what I'm saying. I think they've all been on par. They've all had their own unique selling points. They've all had great songs on them. And so far, we've not really fallen off. So far, the records are still really good. But like I said, unfortunately, there's a fair bit of filler on the record. If you were playing this on record or on CD or whatever, the moment that Stupid Mop came in, or what it was originally titled, you're pressing stop straight away, aren't you? It's just a waste of space, really. They could have just left that off, if not had something else in with Bugs and whatnot. Drumming was good. You know, we weren't flying all over the place doing drum fill central, but it was good drumming. It was composed. It was very rock and roll. Some person referenced Bonham in the comments, so I don't know if the drummer was a fan of Led Zeppelin. I didn't hear too much of that on the record, but it's rock music, innit? Vocals were fantastic. Better in the quieter dynamic than the loud, brash, overt rock star sort of performance, in my personal opinion. That's my opinion. Bassist might have carried it. The bassist was very good. Bassist did a fantastic job on the record. Guitar work was good. Nothing too fancy, nothing too flamboyant, but we didn't need anything else. It gave the band a unique sound. Riffs, which were just 3 or 4 chords. Nice overdriven guitars. We didn't need anything else, did we? And on that note, I'm going to sign out, people. I'll see you on the flip side.